We're back, and it's time for Truth and Lies. That's what you title your chapter in your game. She wanted to tell us something, but the Illuminati wouldn't let her. And then we had a really dumb boss fight, and David Serapher's like, yo, crazy fucking government conspiracies, and Adam was like, that shit's stupid, yo. But fucking William Taggart is doing a convention, speaking at a convention center, and we're gonna go crash his party and shit in his cereal, because that's how we roll.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
I know you probably don't agree with what Mr. Taggart has to say, but you can't deny that he's a powerful speaker.
I'm more powerful. Look at how great I am. Oh my god, why does that keep happening? It's like my face is getting punched in the face.
Bill is really changing the world for the better.
Or changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines.
See, I have no problem with amputees wanting to get augmentations.
Especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve after defending our country. Like Taggart's patient, Ezekiel.
Right. And what happened to Ezekiel? He got himself a new limb that sent him into a spiral of despair because of the drugs. Essentially, what Bill Taggart is asking is, do we really want to have a world filled with addicts being forced to pay exorbitant amounts of money to a bunch of corporate neuropozyne pushers?
I just don't get why certain people have this loony idea that augmentations will make the world better.
Well, as you can see by what's going on out there, they have a lot of work to do to convince the world.
Totally worth it. You know, they say you shouldn't respond to people whom you disagree with violence, but I say that was really funny. Am I gonna get in trouble when he sees their bodies?
I just can't subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal opinions. It's like he thinks human development is a sin.
I can't believe there are still people out there with such backward mentalities.
This UN resolution he wants passed is persecution, plain and simple.
Agreed. He loves to claim over and over again what a peaceful organization Humanity Front is. But just look outside. In a non-direct way, he's promoting this kind of reaction.
Well, there have always been nuts like Taggart trying to stop human progress. But by the end of the day, the human need to explore always wins out. He'll be a relic in...
Oh god! Oh god! Stay away!
Am I gonna get shot? Are they gonna blame me? No, they don't. Awesome. Someone knock these dudes out. Everyone panic. Who could have done it? Probably not the robot man. Aw, I think I messed up the trigger for all these ambient dialogue that I like listening to. And the guards just get over it like, no big deal. And they go back to their patrol routes. That's pretty funny. Anyway, we got shit to do. Aw, I'm sure these people would have been talking about stuff if I hadn't ruined it. Now, we could just bust in and be like, yo bitch, where's my money? Or we could sneak around the back and break into his office. But hey, you know me by now. I love me some social boss fights, so that's what we're gonna do.
Crossfire disposal.
Yeah.
See, he's got all these Secret Service people.
You got a lot of nerve showing your hands or face here.
Oh yeah, that's totally convincing me you guys are a legit organization. Yeah, see, we could sneak back around this way and break into his office back there, but we're gonna go confront this bastard on his soapbox. Let's do it.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. There's a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart?
Gasp!
6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
I've got proof.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years, but that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing.
Yeah, it does.
It could have been made by anyone in the world with
Are
a
you
grudge
fucking
against
kidding me?
humanity.
You're calling the
And
Photoshop
you
excuse?
are our prime suspect.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
Unless you have something to hide.
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. My heart goes out to you.
Oh my god, here we go.
Perhaps it's best that you came to me rather than bringing this recording to the police. You need it to be some kind of proof
Oh, here
because
comes the
you're still
condescension.
suffering.
That's always fun.
You're trying to find someone else to blame for the emotional trauma you experienced when you woke up from that surgery and discovered you were no longer quite human.
What a dick.
You're right. Picking up my life after that surgery was the hardest thing I've ever done. Hell, first time I saw myself in a mirror, I smashed the damn thing. But I've gotten past it, because I know that what I need to do to make things right is help the other victims of that attack.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
You're so weak, fucker.
As you know, I was a practicing psychologist
talking
before
to
I
the
devoted my
audience.
life to ending the threat of augmentation. And I've seen this kind of behavior before. You're confused. You consider me your enemy, and you think the only way you can regain control is to defeat me in some way. You're wrong, I'm afraid.
I'm not doing it because I want to regain control. I'm doing it because it's funny.
I don't have to make you my enemy, Taggart. Your actions speak for themselves. You started the anti-augmentation movement, and now anti-augmentation terrorist groups are making headlines every day. You always say Humanity Front isn't violent. But look outside. We're seeing proof that it is.
Mr. Jensen, the only one seeing proof of Humanity Front's involvement in attacks on Seraph Industries is you. My life has been an open book since I created Humanity Front. I could have sought the death penalty after an augmentation addict murdered my wife, but I didn't. Because I am passionately opposed to violence, as is every member of Humanity Front. I say again, every member. Your claim to the contrary is a lie.
I know about your wife's murder, Mr. Taggart, and how it led you to start Humanity Front. I've lost someone close to me too, but I have a chance to get her back. If Sandoval is involved in Megan's abduction in any way, he dishonored your wife's memory. For her sake, and for the sake of my people, I need to know where he is.
All right, Mr. Jensen. You're right. For Marjorie's sake, I can't risk tainting the integrity of what I built in her name. I'll help you find Isaiah, and I pray that you are wrong about him. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Wasn't quite showing him up in front of the masses, but I got what I want, and that's what I wanted. Would have been funnier if I completely destroyed his whole political position in the process, but hey, dragging his little rat out of its hiding hole will be enough.
This company prides itself on maintaining a safe
Little pet rat. I'm taking your beer though, very least. And reading your book. Aha. I have defeated you via reading your book. How do you like that?
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is.
Dick.
Now where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Yeah, I already know about that.
The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much.
This doesn't even make sense. The recording is of what happened before Zeke Sanders even attacked
Promise
him.
me you will deal with him
stupid.
fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah's.
I understand, but please try.
Whatever, I got what I wanted. You're an asshole. Saying we shouldn't use technology to improve our bodies when you're wearing fucking glasses. Hypocrite.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Like me? This is all the sneaking we could have done if we didn't choose the direct approach. And if we had failed that little social boss battle, we could have just resorted to this. So yeah, that was fun. I didn't do quite as well as I would have fucking hoped I would have, because I fucking hate that stupid guy. But I won. And I totally revealed the fact that one of his little aides was involved in a more than one terrorist thing that happened, which pretty much discredits his position at least a little bit. Really would like to.
It's a reliable source, goddammit! I need backup now!
What's happening?
Jensen?
Hi!
I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki.
Aw,
of course
Nikki.
I remember you. How you been?
Nikki.
The brass got you on ride
Let's
control
help
too.
Nikki out. I like
yeah,
Nikki.
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White?
No.
You busted him a couple of times.
I guess.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us.
You're kind of panicking, dude.
Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits! He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Oh yeah, Che Guevara. That's a great role model.
What? Anyway, he practically
the shirt with Che Guevara on it. You know?
And it's tonight. It has to be.
There are Che Guevara shirts, which is the best thing ever, by the way. I love that this guy was protesting against capitalism and like the shit like that, and then shirts with his face on it get sold at the Gap. That's hilarious. That's like the ultimate posthumous fuck you.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war and Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something.
To be fair,
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly. And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
You just hate having doors closed, stupid cat.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perp facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
Yeah, whatever, I'll help you out.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us.
Squeeze on your inhaler and chill the fuck out, dude.
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet-behind-the-ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software.
That's not creepy.
And the precinct is shut down thanks to the Internal Affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those 2 locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work.
Oh, that's all we need.
I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Martyr to who? The whole idea of that's really stupid. That someone's words become more meaningful when they're dead. I mean, not everyone can be Elvis. Anyway, he's probably in the sewer. Because of that sewer entrance right into the precinct. So we're gonna go there first. And then we gotta check out that private detective that looked up our background info. Just to, you know, get some closure, I think. I do like post-riot Detroit. It's like, I can't even really tell the difference. It looks pretty much the same as pre-riot Detroit. Because Detroit. And I just like how the street has just changed so much. Like, last time we were here, shit was all normal, and now there's just cops on every corner, people getting arrested and stuff. It's just a really nice change in atmosphere, you know? I can't really explain why, it just feels a lot more tense this way. And considering how the plot is kinda closing in on what we aren't sure, but you can feel that, like, the world that we're inhabiting is starting at least a little bit to, like, reflect the intrigue that we're involved in. Which is just always really, it's like they always go that little extra. They're going that extra effort to have the setting convey more than just a place to run around in, which is always appreciated. Oh my god. Well, I guess I found him. Please stop doing that. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna assume he knows I'm gonna assume he heard that and knows I'm here. We've been down here before. I kind of implied that this place was a thing, you know? But, hey, wasn't too spoilery, right? There he is. Gonna wait for him to come back around. Hopefully that turret won't see us. Ooh, I can turn this off. I'll knock him out first. I don't want to risk him catching us. Oh shit. He's got a really big gun on him. Okay, let's take out the turrets first, and then we'll sneak up on him.
Access granted.
Okay. Let's turn off the turrets. Okay. You're going down, Mr. White. That's always great. Yeah, so much for the augmentations, dumbass. Oh, hey, look. It's his bomb. This is the same kind of bomb. Wonder if he's got any connection to Purity first. Anyway, let's hack it. Oh my god, it's the exact same structure as the computer we hacked not seconds ago. I'm disappointed. Anyway, that was fun. Took out the bomb. And I was right here at the entrance of the fucking police station too, which we can use? We can enter the police station? I didn't think you could. Huh. I didn't know we could come in here. I don't know what there is to do in here. Hey, bud.
About time. You the home sec guy?
What?
Right.
Oh, shit. I think... Okay, let's not take that. I think we really badly glitched out the game here. Let's just go back. I do not want to break the game. We traveled back to the past. Oh my goodness. That was a door back through time, and we do not want to fuck with it. We might cause a time paradox. Let's not. Okay. Hope that didn't mess anything up. Okay. That was weird. I was worried that might mess up the triggers and set the game back or cause it to crash or something. Anyway, let's head back. Well, let's stop in on that private detective on our way back to talk to our buddy. Ooh, whiskey. Awesome. Gonna get crunk. Almost. Weird how everyone seems to be at the same, like, 3 apartments that we've been to already. What's up, bud? I got a really huge gun to sell to you. Here you go. Alright, those grenades. Here you go. We're off. To see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Or at least the guy who found out we were adopted. It's probably not a good sign as doors already open and there's blood on the floor and all the furniture's been tossed all over the place, and more blood. Yeah, this will be good. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Adam Jensen. Who are you? Oh, this must be our guy. You don't look so good.
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford.
In the flesh. For now.
Aww.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Answers for favors. There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No time. They could be back any minute. Find the kit quickly if you want answers. I ain't talking with...
Okay.
I'll be back.
Ah, here we go. Here you go.
Did you find the kit? Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain. Morphine.
Here you go, jeez.
This should help with the pain. Now tell me what's going on.
Those sons of bitches. I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
My case.
Sarif.
The case on me.
So you're the investigator he hired to run a background check on me?
Detective. Or I was, until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals. I think your boss pissed off the wrong people, trying to dig up your dirt.
What people? What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit.
You found out I was
sons of
adopted,
bitches.
but what else?
They're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows.
You're not being very coherent.
Michelle knows more. You need to stop. You need to stop them. Fuck. You robot. This is all your fault. Give me another shot. Morphine. Or go fuck yourself.
Jesus, dude.
Focus,
calm down.
Radford.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I could get used to this stuff. Hey, I'm feeling a little more talkative. Already. Robot.
I don't appreciate you calling me that, but whatever. What are you talking about?
Radford, I know you're in a lot of pain, but it's important you give me as many details as you can.
There's a storage unit in the alley, next to the bank, near the police department.
Oh, hey, we were just there.
That's where the suits are headed. I tried. Didn't give them anything. There's a safe. It has what you want. It'll get you to her. It'll lead you to her. To Michelle. The safe. They don't have the right combination. 4062. Remember.
These things aren't hard to hack, but whatever.
Why did Seraph stop the investigation? You said he was spooked. What spooked him?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Hell, even I don't. I still don't believe it. You believe in ghosts, Jensen?
Seraph was spooked by ghosts?
Close enough. Illuminati. Conspiracies, theories, it's all bullshit. But you stink of it, Jensen. Enough to have your boss, one of the most powerful men in the world, look away. You're a ghost. A fucking tragedy. Everything you touch, everything that touches you, dies.
Too soon. Too soon.
You mentioned someone named Michelle.
Shut up, dog.
Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Tell me, do robots even believe in angels? Or did they take that out of you?
Dick.
Did they take that away? You know, your soul. When they built you. Tell me, what was it like when you died, Jensen?
I know you're in a lot of pain, and the morphine is...
Just find her before they do. You owe her that much.
You're kind of a dick.
Who did this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them, David or Daniel, something like that.
I don't need
British
their names,
accent.
dude.
He was in charge. Talked about a Mr. Gray. They were in a hurry. 4 of them. Not counting the one they left behind. Well-armed, disciplined. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe that metal corpse you call a body will do better than mine did.
Dude.
What were they looking for?
You, robot. They wanted my information on you. Someone powerful has their eyes on you and is very interested in your past.
Whatever. Bye.
I'm leaving, but I'll call in an ambulance. You'll be okay.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything. I was turning
You're
around,
moving your hands pretty
pulling my
fairly.
gun when the first bullet hit me. The second one, they fucking paralyzed me.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you'd think. It might be a reaction to the morphine.
I know what morphine does. I also know what a 9mm round fired at less than 10 meters does to the thoracic vertebrae on impact.
You need a doctor. They can fix that.
I ain't turning into no freak. Even if I could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be half a machine. And I sure as hell ain't gonna live the rest of my life in a wheelchair, shitting in a goddamn diaper.
Radford.
Listen, I know there's still a few more morphine shots. Another 2 should do the trick. Please, this is as close as I'm gonna get to begging you. Don't leave me like this. You owe me that much.
You're a dick. No.
Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Yeah, what's your problem?
Because it ain't right. You can't go changing the way things are. You can't replace the real thing with an imitation. It ain't right. It ain't natural.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block. You should know this by now.
You're fucking retarded.
Neither is suicide.
Don't you fucking judge me, robot.
Judge.
You don't know
Judge.
what I've been through. Come on. This should be easy for you. I know Sarah didn't put blades in those arms just so you could
I haven't
trim
killed a single person
hedges.
this entire playthrough on purpose.
I don't think you really want to die, Radford. I think you're just scared. I was scared too. I didn't ask for any of this, just like you didn't ask for a bullet in the gut. But you can't blame me, or Seraph, or technology for what's happening here.
I wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you and your damn past.
You took the job.
I never should have taken the job, but I needed the work. The money. Even if I wanted to, I can't afford the fucking augmentation surgery.
Chill out, you
and
asshole.
I can't live like a cripple for the rest of my life.
Living through adversity is what makes us human. It's not flesh and blood or even bone that defines us. I might be more machine than flesh, but I'm still alive. I'm still human.
You got heart for a robot. I'll give you that. Tell you what, I'll play along with this little after-school special you got going on here. I'll get through this, but not because of this lovey-dovey bullshit charade. I'll live for the truth, for revenge. Whoever hired those suits, I'm going after those sons of bitches.
Whatever, dude.
I don't care how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. And Jensen, I don't know how bad you think your wounds were, but your boss, your friend Sarif, they butchered you. Went too far with the operation.
Yeah, I knew that already.
You were an experiment, a test. But he's the one that made you a weapon.
I don't even know what that means.
Almost makes me feel bad
but
for
I
you.
know that he had 2 perfectly good
Almost.
legs chopped off for absolutely no reason. I'm not really that bitter about it anymore. The past is in the past. Oh my god, where am I? Okay, here we go.
Pritchard, I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed, okay?
Ah, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company.
You didn't even want to hire me.
So don't be stupid.
It's not like I care about you or anything, gosh. Oh, Pritchard, you're so tsundere. Is that? No. Okay. Here we go. Looks like I'm gonna have to take a frontal assault.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Mr. Gray. Working, yeah. Listen, believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure how much more it can take. That's what we're saying.
Oh, hey.
We tried.
What are you doing?
Yeehaw.
Oh shit! On the ground!
Is it really wise to fire off gunshots in the middle of a riot? I mean, really? And now the cops know about you guys. So much for Secret Service. You guys suck at your jobs. Oh man, called over a whole parade of them. Well, I don't want to get fucking blamed for this. Okay, let's check out what's on the computer. He could have given me the password.
Access grant.
Seen this one. This was on Megan's computer at the beginning of the game. Knew that already. Knew this already, but then Seraph killed the case, and then Michelle. She worked at that lab that burned down. Now we know where she lives, at least. We can go talk to her. But what's in this safe?
Access granted.
Pictures. News report on the fire, and some money! Hell yeah! Okay, let's go check out that... Oh, can't go this way. Don't have anything on them. Smart dudes. Oh, this guy does. That's stupid, what an idiot. He didn't fucking delete that? What a... You're a terrible Men in Black. Moron. Anyway, let's go and see who this Michelle Waters is, or whatever her name. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my goodness! The whole gas station's gone! What have we become? That's really bad that that keeps happening, and that was the worst example of it to date. Oh my goodness. The ladder wasn't even there. Okay, here she is, Michelle Walters.
Did I leave my door open? Wait.
Aw, she's senile.
You're too handsome to be from Rolling Mills.
No, I'm not. Mrs. Michelle Walters, is it? My name's Adam Jensen.
No, you much too old to be him. You must be from Rolling Mills. And please, it's Miss Walters.
Brent Radford sent me. Do you remember him? He's a detective.
Yes, lovely gentleman. He still has my photos of Adam when he was a baby. Oh, could you be a dear and fetch them for me? I forgot who has them, though.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I haven't seen Adam Jensen in such a long time. Forever, it seems. Such a happy baby.
Miss Walters, can you tell me about the boy in those photos?
The boy in those photos? Adam. Tragic, really, what happened to his parents. His real parents.
What happened?
His real parents?
They died in that fire. Horrible, really. I was there. At least those other cribs were empty. I only had to save Adam.
Mrs. Walters, I really need you to focus. What are you talking about?
Why, I already told that nice detective all this already. About the experiments and the fire at White Helix Labs. We knew Adam was special. That's why his parents started the fire, so they didn't do the same thing to the next batch of babies.
So Adam's real parents were trying to protect him. But from what?
Why, from the conspiracy, of course. But I've said too much. Would you be a dear now and go fetch my dinner?
Hold on, I'm cheating. I want to get the full story here. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know which one to use. Okay, I was right.
I would love to hear more about the boy in those photographs.
Oh.
Such a polite and handsome young man. It'll be my pleasure. The boy in the photo, Adam. Jensen was never really his last name, you know. We only gave that to him after the fire.
Fire?
At White Helix Lab. That's where Adam's real parents worked. At least I think they were his parents. All those babies, the gene therapy they went through, but Adam, oh, Adam was special.
Special? How?
He survived what they did to those babies. He was one of a kind. Then, when we heard they were going to use him to inoculate the next batch of infants...
Wait, what were they doing to the babies?
I wish I could remember. I was just part of a nursing staff. But Adam's parents, they started the fire. Yes, I remember that. They asked me to hide Adam. Then they started the fire. Poor things. They never got out in time.
So they started a fire at White Helix Labs. And you hid me.
No, not you, dear. Adam Jensen. Or at least I think that was his name. Well, I gave him to the Jensens to raise. They were a lovely couple.
Miss Walters, Adam's real parents, who were they?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, when are them Rolling Mills people gonna get here with my dinner?
Thank you for your time, Miss Walters.
Oh, before I forget, if you see Adam, could you please give him this? It's for all the birthdays and Christmases I've missed. I've been saving them.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you, dear. Why, he must be 12 or 13 by now. Make sure he gets something nice.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jensen? Who is this woman?
She's family. But she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarah. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jensen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
There is. I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work. And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
So now we know our main protagonist's past, revealed to us in a side quest that's not critical to the main story. Oh, Deus Ex. So apparently Adam was a test tube baby, and the reason that he's not suffering from augmentation rejection syndrome and doesn't need neuropozyne is because they scientifically designed him for that purpose. And he's one of a kind. I wonder if that has anything to do with... nah. Anyway, we also caught your wannabe terrorist, Nikki.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time.
Yeah.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, and it isn't much, but take this. The cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you take down a cop killer and you get a bounty, that sort of thing.
Huh.
I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but I think you earned it. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Swagger. The same as swagger I use in those social boss battles. Anyway, that's one less Che Guevara in the world, and one more side quest completed. Now let's continue on with that main story, finding Isaiah Sanders, Zeke's brother, and finding out where and what exactly is up with Megan's team. Next time.